Hey folks, some news regarding the new Exorcist movie that's coming out later this year. The movie is directed by David Gordon Green, who had previously given us the new Halloween trilogy. I liked the first two of those movies, but I didn't like Halloween Ends. I thought that was a complete misstep by David Gordon Green there and the screenwriters. I don't know if he wrote that or not, but that was a complete misstep, and I didn't like that movie, and the audiences didn't like that movie at all. So there's been a test screening for The Exorcist, and the title for the movie, as you can see from the poster, is Exorcist Believer. And there was a test screening done in New York. The film has Chris McNeil's character returned from the original Exorcist picture, with Ellen Burstyn reprising her role in that. But the test screenings, the news isn't good at all. In fact, the movie isn't scary according to reports, and the movie is way too long. It does say in the report, it's a very short report actually, it doesn't give much away, but it does say it has one major jump scare, a brilliant jump scare in the movie. But otherwise, the movie is very disappointing. Now, as I said, David Gordon Green's last movie, The Halloween Ends, was a really, really poor movie, in my opinion. I didn't enjoy that at all. And it wasn't a good addition to that Halloween franchise, and it wasn't a good ending to that franchise. But the news coming out that this isn't very good is actually, disappointing. I'm a big fan of the original Exorcist movie, and of course, we all know that the sequel, The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, was a complete abomination, in my opinion. But The Exorcist 3 with George C. Scott is a fantastic, fantastic movie, and that, interestingly enough, has one of the best jump scares in film, in my opinion. And there's a fantastic jump scare in that. If you haven't seen Exorcist 3, watch it. It is really good, and it is a sequel to the original Exorcist movie. So it'll be interesting to see where they're going with this new Exorcist film. If they're relying on jump scares here, I would be disappointed with that. With the new Evil Dead movie that I recently seen in the cinema, it goes to prove that with a good director and a good script, and a vision, that you can make a sequel to an old franchise and you can make it really, really good. The Exorcist needs to take some notes from the Evil Dead movie. Evil Dead Rise is a fantastic movie, and some great scares and some great jump scares done correctly. Jump scares are fine if you do them correctly, but if you're relying on only jump scares without a good script, you're asking for trouble. So the news out of New York, Exorcist Believer, is disappointing. Now, they still have time. There's a bit of way yet for the movie's release to fix this. Is this going to be another Salem's Lot? I hope not. So let's fingers crossed that they get this right and we get a good horror movie. That's all we want at the end for any horror fans, is a good horror movie with a good script and a good vision for what the franchise could be. So that's a quick word up on The Exorcist Believer. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel, and like the video. And comment below if you're looking forward to seeing this film. I'd like to hear your comments regarding it, regarding this disappointing news. So fingers crossed, we'll get a good movie. So take care, and we'll talk soon.